Good morning. It is 5:05 a.m. on Thursday, August 24th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I'm up extra early this morning because I have to get Luna into the vet extra early this morning because today's the day she's going to get her IV port out because it is the second to last day of her radiation treatment. So, yay. I think I've already talked about kind of where she's at recently, and we haven't really changed anything there yet. So it's kind of just pushing on through, pushing on forward. Just will say, though, that as we get close to the end here, I'm simultaneously looking forward to not having to do all that driving anymore, but also reflecting that something that seemed really extreme and like, how am I ever going to manage that, doing all that, you know, worked out, was able to do it. So, last night I had a work dinner thing where we all went to sushi and just got together with some of the work colleagues that I don't see very often, and that was good. Went to a place called Thelonious Monkfish in Central Square, Cambridge. That was good. It's a reflection of how in my industry, the day job industry, we as consultants tend to be scattered near and far all across the land. And so we don't always see each other unless we make a point of it, which, is inconvenient sometimes. And so we tend to put those things off, but then we never see each other, and that's no good. So it's kind of just a reflection of that. But, in the meantime, it's more just kind of, there's an element of, I'm changing the subject back, but at the same time that I'm sort of pleased with myself, oh, hey, look, I made it through this thing that seemed like it was going to be really hard, but I also feel a little bit like I'm running on fumes. Especially right now, getting up extra early, which is, something I could have foreseen being an issue. But, just kind of trying to ride it out. I watched last night on Netflix before bed. I watched the first episode of a TV show called The Good Place, which is on Netflix now. It's starring Kristen Bell, whom I like, and it's also got Ted Danson and a variety of other people in it. And the premise, if you're not already familiar with the show, is that Kristen Bell plays a character who has died and now finds herself in the good place, except that it becomes obvious to her very quickly that there's been some sort of a mistake, that she is not the person that they seem to think she is. So at the same time, she doesn't want to leave or go to the bad place. So she enlists, semi bullies her assigned soulmate to basically help her learn to be good enough to earn her place there, even as it starts to become things start to go wrong in this perfect little utopia that seems to suggest that somehow she's messing things up by being there. It seems funny enough. I'll probably watch more of it. But of course, watching anything these days, there's just competition for time and that sort of thing. So, but anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm kind of a little scattered, I think, just by being up so early, recognizing that I need to, finish this up quickly, take a shower, get on the road. Yeah. Oh, I'm laughing at myself now because now, as it's time for me to go ahead and wrap this up for today, I remember that what I had actually intended to talk about today was that I was listening to the audiobook of Dune Messiah, which is kind of the first time re-experiencing that story since high school. So, maybe that tomorrow? Anyway, talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.